By continuing with this program, you have therefore agreed to take zero offence to what is being said. After all, it is called Don't Get Offended. Duh. Isn't it?
Yeah.
What's that? What?
Confidentiality and all of them.
Oh, okay.
Damn. Right, we're done with this topic, aren't we?
Yeah, man.
Yeah. Right, let's move on. This one's a listener's topic, so let's do this. When a guy is seeing a woman, what is it about her that makes him think they want to marry them instead of just being a girlfriend? That's a deep one there, man. That's
Sorry,
a lot.
repeat that again. Say that from
Right, here we go.
I haven't got my thinking.
Saturday. What happened to Saturday, man? Tuesday, come on.
I want controversial ones, man.
You want controversy? Right?
But no, we can still discuss it.
I mean, this one could still be one.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, it said, when a guy is seeing a woman, what is it about her that makes them think they want to marry them instead of just being a girlfriend?
Well, first of all, you need a bit of time, don't you? I mean, you need to get to know her. You need to know her ways. For me, personally, you need to know her ways. And you don't want them, for me personally, this is me, you don't want them to be like out there and just like, know everyone and, 'cause
Posting
that's
pictures.
not a wifey, is it? As you would say back in the day. So
Marriage material.
yeah, you want kind of marriage material. So you're looking for something that you can live for years to come. Not just for that period of your life, but you kind of need to look into the future as well. Like you need to think about that, and that's how I would approach it. So that's how I would make the difference between a girlfriend and making someone, your wife. You need to look into the future and think how
Can you build with that person?
Yeah, can you build the characteristics of her thinking? Is it on the same kind of wavelength as yourself? Career-wise, is she driven? Has she doesn't just take. She gives as well. So you all those things together, and that's how I would kind of approach it. But then think more long term, not just right now.
I thought you didn't have your thinking cap on.
Oh boy, I just put it on, boy. Once I go in, I'm in. But that's how I would approach it, and how I have approached it. Hence why I came up with that answer.
There you go.
Hence why he's married, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go, man. There you go. You, man.
I think for me, right,
And it's not, and it's not just looks either.
yeah,
You got it's not just look. If you just do it just on looks, then it's done. You're done.
Yeah.
You're wasting your
Personality
money.
will keep you, man.
You're wasting your money because you got to remember, if you're with that person for a long time, looks goes.
Yeah, it goes. Goes within 6 months, to be honest. It does.
The looks go and they diminish as you get older.
Yeah.
Diminish.
Yeah. You lose cells every day.
I don't diminish. What are you talking about? I'm still chilling. I don't know where these people. When I get a haircut, that's it. Big up Orlando, man. You know what time this is, man.
Man said diminish.
Oh, God.
But yeah, so you have to be aware of that as well, Yeah, anyway, that's me then.
Nah, for me, I'll be honest, right?
That was
As soon as
That was a nice
as soon as I see them for the first time, in my head, I say to myself, is this someone I can marry? And if it's a yes, then I'm going to try to pursue a relationship at some point, like with reason, obviously not straight away.
Yeah.
Obviously I've been with girls before that I thought I can't marry this person, and then all of a sudden you start getting to know them a little bit better and you think, oh, hold on, maybe I was wrong, maybe I could see myself marrying them, and then obviously I didn't because they weren't
They weren't the one.
they weren't marriage material anyway.
That's it.
But yeah, no, for me, so it's always the first thing I think of is can I see myself marrying this person, and that determines how serious I'm going to take the things.
Yeah.
If I can't see it, I'm not going to take it that serious. But obviously with my missus, when I first saw her, I thought to myself, can I see myself marrying her? I thought, yeah, I can. well, on our first date, I said definitely, yeah, I could see myself marrying her. Let's see how things go, obviously, and then I think a bit of like a lot of what Ryan said, really, like it's getting to know the person, because obviously, if you once you know them for the first time, it's not going to be how you're going to know them like in a year or 2 years time. It's going to be different. You're going to see a lot of different things. You're going to see things that you don't like. You're going to see traits that like you just think, oh gosh, like why, kind of thing. But can you work with it? Can you deal with it? Is it manageable? And another key thing is she putting herself out there, especially on Instagram and things like that?
Yeah.
I mean, I said to my missus the other day, like one of the things that I love about her is that she doesn't put herself out there like that. She keeps herself to herself pretty much, and she's not posting up like loads of like, there'll be girls out there that something will happen and they got to post a story about it, and that like them subliminals and things like that. I'm thinking like you don't even need to do that. Like
just
I don't know how anyone can. I don't know how guys even deal with that when if they've got a girl that they're with and they're putting out they've done something and then the subliminal message goes out on social media so everyone can hear it or read it, and that. I just don't get it. But yeah, in a nutshell, man. Yeah, obviously you got to, once you know within yourself, that point. You know what? I'm ready. Like I'm ready. Like this is wifey. This is wife. Should I say? Yeah.
Damn.
You don't start looking for a wife until you have become a man yourself, really. Like when you're growing up, you're thinking, I can make this one my girlfriend or whatever. But you need that maturity within yourself to be able to try to identify a wife or to identify someone. Don't just be I want a wifey now. She'll do. Nah, shit, it was bullshit. This one, nah, no. You need, I keep talking about the penny drop effect. When the penny drops with all your bullshit that you done back in the day, fellas, when that penny drops, you're like, nah, you know what? Let me put my mature hat on and let me actually like hit the ground running. It might happen for different times for like different people. It's a marathon. It's not a race. You don't want to rush and get with some girl who's doing all type of footing around on Instagram and
That's it.
10 million Instagram stories and look what I'm wearing in the mirror and look how big my bum is, and like, that's for the streets, like these kids say. She's for the streets, you know what I mean? Or like, you don't want any of that, man. You don't want a girl who's got like Snapchat, Instagram, this gram, that gram. Why would you want to, fellas? Why would you want to be with a girl that allows herself to be accessible?
Well,
everyone.
The easy line in that is some of them make money from it, innit?
Yeah, but if they don't, what if they just putting posters and pictures out for free, getting into beef with other people, going into the shade room and just arguing with people? No, you are a masculine man. You look for a feminine woman, and look, coming from my missus' industry, there's a lot of these women, even up to the 40s and the 50s, who completely lack femininity, bruv.
Yeah.
Who just like, I want a man who's 6'7". I want this. He needs to be earning this. He can't have no kids. He's got to have 4 cars. He's got to have a house in Dubai. That.
Do we think they're unrealistic lists?
Very unrealistic, man. It's like, stop going for what you want and go for what you need, guys. Wants and needs are different.
Or what makes you happy?
Oh, what makes you happy? Well, for some people, for what makes them happy, they might just start going for all the girls who's on the streets. You know what I mean? It's all subjective to what you need, man. So for me, you look for a woman who is feminine, who has a headstrong, who's caring, who's nurturing, who's the better half of you. Yeah. Cooks, cleans. What's the word? What's what I was thinking? Could you have kids with this woman? How much, also what you said, what's the relationship like with her pops?
Yeah.
If it's shit, stay well clear of that. Yeah. Stay well clear. My missus has an amazing relationship with her father. It was his...
is there some science behind that? Or
No, this is real stuff.
This is facts.
That's the first time I heard that one.
Nah, man, usually
Yeah, right.
girls
Usually, yeah.
who have a shit relationship with their dads.
Or no relationship.
Or no relationship.
Like say they don't know their
You have
dad.
to say,
No. If they don't know their dad,
then that's
period,
different, yeah.
That's
it's a
different.
bit different. Like if their dad died or something like
Yeah,
that.
okay. Yeah.
But if their dad's on the scene, but there's just no respect,
Yeah.
they're arguing, or the dad's just horrible towards them and they're back,
Yeah.
it starts to seep out through them onto you.
It's because you're a male.
Yeah, and sometimes they don't even know they're doing it.
Yeah.
but
It
they're
makes
doing
sense.
it.
I never really
And-
thought about that.
Yeah.
I always say I've been out with a few girls, and it's like when I looked at,
It's a correlation.
it's like you've all had messed up, like
Trauma.
relationship with your dad, and you're behaving in this manner because there'll be certain things, and they'll just overreact. You're like, it's not even that deep. Why are you going off the deep
But without
end?
knowing it's happening.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and
Makes sense.
I came to the conclusion, nah. If I find that, because what I used to do, go on dates and just talk about your family, like, oh, tell me what your dad, is your dad in the sea? And if they start saying, oh no, that's tick for me, it's like, man,
Red
see
flag.
you later. Yeah,
flag.
I'm
Check,
gone.
please.
Yeah. Gone. You know
Pure
what I
red
mean?
flags.
Or I'll just say, right, you're not gonna be my girlfriend or wifey. You're just gonna be there until I find what I need. You know what I mean? And
Wants
that's how I
and
used to
needs,
do
yeah.
it because it was, it came to a pattern, and I was thinking, I'm getting to this same point. So I thought the first thing I did, which is very unusual for me, is I look at myself. Right, I must be doing something wrong here. So you look at yourself and you think, oh. Then you talk to other girls that are outside and you tell them scenarios, as you do, and they come back with the same kind of answer. And then you look at their background. Well, you have a decent relationship with your dad. Might be a bit different. And then like after about the third girl, you're like, you know what? Let me just change the pattern a bit. Let me start asking the deeper questions, not just your basic ones when you go on a date. Learn a bit more about their background, their family, because
Makes good conversation
yeah,
as well, right?
yeah. And that girls love to talk. So if you ask them about that,
Yeah.
they will just download on you. You can sit there and the information is there. It's a bit like Google. It's there because they will tell you.
Just got to put
Girls are like Google.
Yeah.
question.
You know what I mean? And the thing
the
is, when I started doing that, it was crazy because when I started doing that, the amount of girls I never returned the call after the date. Yeah, I wasted some money paying for the food or whatever, but it saves
What
me a
about the
whole load
the
of
homeless
problems.
person?
Yeah, well, it saves the nut part.
Your account balance is a lot more healthy.
No need, innit? No need to impress there.
But yeah, I mean, and also I think friendship. I do think
Yeah.
if you can develop a friendship first, I think that usually stands for a good basis for.
It's a good foundation
Yeah,
to have.
yeah.
Because, you know, me and Siobhan, we've been friends for over like 8-9 years.
Yeah.
Like when we both done radio. We both done radio.
Oh, so you knew it before?
No, yeah, we know each other from private radio, and we was there for like 9 odd years, and it's our love for music that just bonded us together. We were both radio hosts, we were both DJs. I mean, you know, and we both, and one main thing that we both love about each other is that we can both public speaking. You know, public speaking is still the number one fear in humans.
Yeah.
It's like if you can't, you know, give someone a mic and go outside and speak in front of 10,000 people. Crash.
It's long.
I can do it. You can. I've seen you do it. She can do it. And you know, it's a skill that, you know, complements each other.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So yeah. Sometimes people like to go for people who are their opposite, you know, I'm masculine and you're not kind of thing, and it works for them. But sometimes similarities do play as well, man. Not just all the physical. The physical is lovely, but the personality,
Physical
it
goes
needs
after
to-
6 months as well. It's
They
all,
diminish. They diminish.
It's diminished. It's like the 6
That
months.
word.
The 6 month period means nothing. It doesn't, because you go out on dates, you lay the smack down, you have fun. And then
Conversation.
after the 6 months, that's when you're building. Right now, you're just laying the cement. That's easy peasy. You know what I mean? You're doing the foundation. Now you got to build. Now you got to build a strong cornerstone to complete the set. And sometimes it don't always work.
Sometimes I just make lasagna for you on and sticky carpet.
I knew that weren't wifey, bro. I knew.
Yeah.
And then you weren't even for the lasagna. I just knew it weren't wifey.
I remember everything, John. But yeah, no, that's the advice I would say, man. You know, and you know, lo and behold, we got another one on the way now. So we got.
Oh, you too, man.
Yeah.
Did you hear when he announced it?
You wasn't here, yeah.
No, congratulations, bro.
Yeah, thank you, bro.
When's due date?
Oh yeah, we had a scan a couple weeks. Well, last week.
What
This week.
12 week?
She's gonna be in. Well, we don't know the sex yet. It's gonna be Aries,
Can't say
Aries
it,
baby.
Aries.
Yeah, man.
I'm saying, bro. Next year, March.
Even Siobhan she's 8th of April. She's at Aries as well.
What date?
Huh?
Is
I
it
think
in April?
it's the 19th.
19th, it's an Aries.
we don't know
man.
the
That's borderline Taurus.
No, it's not. It's an Aries because Mary's 19th. She's
No,
an Aries.
but I'm saying.
No, it's not.
But it's
No, we're
not,
not
but it's
forcing
not.
it.
It's not.
We're
Yeah.
not forcing
But
it,
it's
bro.
not.
We're not
It's not.
forcing
So
it.
like 12
And they
weeks
come
down, is
early.
it?
So
Yeah,
it
12
could
weeks
be the
down, yeah,
16th,
Could be late.
18th.
Could be late,
Could be anything.
Yeah. So I have an Aries, I have a Aquarius, I have a Scorpio, and we're also getting a French Bulldog in 4 weeks' time.
Damn.
Oh, man,
You're having
you're
a
doing it
full
all, man.
house, little house
Full
on the
house,
Prairie,
man.
bro.
Yeah.
He's better start getting.
I'm gonna
some
tell you
work done,
something
boy.
though, man. Right, I'm gonna
Selling
be.
those raps.
I'm trying, brother.
Paying
tell you-
nappies,
What
boy.
days you off?
Anyway, man's gonna work from Monday to Sunday.
Man's never gonna see him ever again.
Get Wednesday to Saturday.
Feed them
Man, look at him, man. Look at her. She's cute, man. Look at her. She's a cutie,
Oh,
man.
cool.
She's a little
What's that, a French what?
French Bulldog, man. Oh, cool. You little blue-eyed girl. She's cool, man. But yeah. Oh, damn. I'm doing 4 days a week. Yeah, you're right. I'm gonna have to do 6
It's gonna extend.
Pull that up, man.
extensions. But yeah.
Right, let's move on, bruv, man.